Leonardo. There's always been something about his fearless leadership and stealthy skills that always resonated with me. And when it comes to capturing his essence on paper or canvas, I wanted to bring the coolest, most epic version of him possible. Welcome and welcome back, everybody. My name is Mello. This is my channel, Arts of the Round. And today, I'm going to paint Leonardo. Firstly, I had so much fun drawing this character. Capturing Leonardo's unique vibe was a challenge all in itself. To me, his character is all about finesse and agility and strategic thinking, and to try to implement all of those into one singular sketch was difficult. I needed to find a way to convey his ninja skills and his confidence and his, what I believe is his unwavering dedication to his brothers. I realized early that I needed to focus on his body language and posture more than anything. I wanted him to have this sense of quiet confidence and absolute strength. Like in this pose, he is ready to take on the shredder in the foot. And of course, his katanas needed to be front and center, maybe with a hit of movement, energy, to suggest dynamism and power. Once I was satisfied with the way it looked and I inked it, the second challenge that I faced was, am I going to paint it or am I just going to ink it completely? What kind of color palette was I going to choose? Was I going to go cartoonish? Was I going to go comic booky? Was I going to go realistic? You know, I've been looking at a lot of the original volumes of the Turtles, and all of the black and white, and the shading was I was kind of influenced by it, so I almost thought of a monochromatic and just going with a grayish and black tone. But there was just something about pulling out the gouache that I said, no, you have to go full color. Let's just go for it. And I'm glad I did. I was motivated by the last painting I did of Raphael, where I kind of messed up and I had put a workable fixative on the page, which gave it a protective layer and it made it difficult for me to put lighter paints and washes onto the paper. Anyway, thinking of that, it made me use darker and more thicker paints immediately, and allowed me to mix it and get more comfortable. And I was doing some of the things that I learned or figured out on that first Raphael painting with this one, and I had a lot of fun blending in, as you can see, on his arm and on his legs and even on his forehead. Some of the first colors I used weren't even green, it was just oranges, and I was able to blend in those colors. And as I layer on more and more paint, he started to take shape, and I was getting really excited and feeling, you know, when you're onto something special. I not once thought of my insecurities. I not once thought of what I can and can't do. I was literally in the moment the whole time. I wasn't afraid of messing it up or messing things up. There were things that I painted over and corrected. It was just in the process. I was in the moment, and I wasn't rushing at all. I even paused in between. You don't really see it in the video. But I stopped painting for a while, went away, thought about it, came back. It was really it's such a small page, but it was a really fulfilling moment while I was doing this. The most satisfying moment of the whole painting process for me had to be when I finally added the finishing touches to Leonardo's mask. It's like the entire piece just suddenly came together. The way his eyes appeared to glow, the curve of the mask, the subtle gradients on the shading of his shell, it just all coalesced in that one fleeting instant. And I knew I nailed it. The coolest Ninja Turtle ever. He's definitely in the top 4. You bet. You know, looking back on this painting, I realized that it was not just about creating a kick-ass piece of art. It was about exploring the essence of Leonardo's character, distilling his spirit in a single powerful image. And I hope that's exactly what I've done here. Captured the heart and soul of one of the coolest Ninja Turtles ever. And it was also, more importantly, about following the leader in me and trusting my choices and my decisions when it came to fulfilling this piece. And that really encourages me today. And it makes me look forward to the future and for what's to come. So there he is, Leonardo, the leader of the Ninja Turtles. Let me know in the comments below. If you're feeling inspired to grab your own brushes and get creative, make sure you share that with me. Be sure to check out my other videos as I continue Octurtlefest instead of Inktoberfest. Soon, Casey Jones, he's next. And guys, when I tell you, I just finished my most epic Ninja Turtles drawing ever, in quotes, so far. I can't wait to paint and share that with you. Guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your time. My name is Mello, and as always, draw you later. Bye-bye.